This is what we really wanted out of Boba Fett, right? I mean, 2 episodes dedicated to the guy. This is what we were looking for. Boba Fett was just a stopgap to get to more of Mandalorian, wasn't it?
Daddy Din Djarin. Yeah. That's what we want.
Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Kawhi, joined by Steph Sabra, and we're looking at The Mandalorian Season 3 teaser trailer, Disney+. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm excited. And let me do a screen recording here, and it says in the description, "You are a Mandalorian no more." The new season of The Mandalorian starts streaming in 2023 on Disney+. Oh my god. New Year's can't come soon enough, can it? All right, here we go.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Oh, hey.
Your cult fractured our people. Damn. Where were you then?
What? That's cool.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Yo! Yes! 2023, Jesus Christ. Don't die before then.
No, oh my gosh. Never.
That's what I always say. It's like, oh my god, whenever something's like so far away, it's like, okay, don't do anything stupid until then. You gotta stay alive until that comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna be here.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Oh,
that looks
man.
sick.
Yeah, it looks like it's like even bigger than before.
Yeah.
I just wish that they would bring back Bill Burr.
Oh, they might. They just wouldn't show him in the...
It's a surprise kind of thing.
Yeah. I think like the biggest takeaway is that it's called The Mandalorian and it's not going to only be about Din.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, initially when she was saying you removed your mask, I thought that she was going to strip him of it. And that but like, I guess it's just easier to do this production to maintain that actor. I forgot his name all of a sudden. It fell out of my head in my excitement.
Pedro Pascal,
thank you. It's easier to do the show if you just have him in the helmet most of the time, because then he can come in and out as you need.
Do VO.
The guy is one of the busiest people in Hollywood right now with The Last of Us and everything, all the movies and whatever. So it's better to keep him in the mask because, they can have stunt doubles do his role when needed. Developing the relationship even further of him and Grogu. I keep wanting to call him Baby Yoda. Like, the Grogu thing is cute. It's a cute name and all, but like in my head, he's always Baby Yoda.
I think to a lot of people, he's Baby Yoda.
But I'm very excited to see where that goes because obviously, Grogu is very powerful. And I'm wondering, because they didn't hint at it in the show, they just show you that their relationship is continuing. Their adventure together is continuing, but we didn't get a hint as to where his power is going to go and how that's going to affect the plot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In terms of Baby Grogu.
In terms of Baby Grogu affecting anything, because he's like,
he's actually powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still so small. I guess he ages the Yoda years or whatever, and so he ages quite slow. But like, it's sort of like this association in my mind of Groot, because like seeing Groot grow up and whatever, that's a weird connection. I know, I get it, but like, I'm like, okay, so are we going to see him be a little bit more mature this season?
Yeah.
And be a little bit more rebellious, being that, child, feeling himself and then exacting his powers on the people around him to protect daddy,
Yeah, I know. I'm curious what they're going to do with Grogu and his development, because I think they've hit a magic point where everyone's obsessed with the relationship between him and Din, which is one of my favorite things about the show. I just think they've really hit that perfectly. And then it's hard with a character that's animated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is he gonna talk? Like, what's he gonna say if he does talk? What's that gonna look like? So I don't know if they'll do it this season, but it is a good point. Like, we saw in season 1 and 2, he's done some powerful things.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he falls asleep.
Yeah, exactly. It just takes everything out of him. Yeah. But like, is that gonna be, because they have to level up, you know?
Yeah, he has to grow up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so they're gonna actually like have dialogue and talk about, you know, stocks and trading and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And he did some Jedi training.
Right.
So I'm wondering how much they'll integrate that. My second favorite part, maybe my first favorite part about The Mandalorian, is Mandalore's lore in general. I think it's one of the most interesting planets and people that we have in Star Wars. And I liked how Bo-Katan was like, your cult wasn't here. You caused all these issues and then y'all weren't here.
Right.
And it's weird that you're zealots, basically. Like, you all keep your mask on. And I also like how they are picking up where they left off, where I think the armorer gave him the option in the episode in Boba Fett where if you want to reclaim your seat here, you have to go to the original place of our people.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's what his journey is going to be.
Until you said that, I thought that maybe by the end of this season, he was going to remove his helmet and just like be masked less like the rest of them.
He might be, though, because I think I don't know what they're going to do with it, but he might understand that that's a little too extreme for him.
Okay.
Because if he can never show his face to his son now,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do with that. I hope he goes more of the Bo-Katan way, but whatever floats his boat.
Yeah. How many times is Grogu going to get kidnapped in this season,
Oh
you
my
think?
gosh. Once. They can't do it a lot.
Yeah, I know. I don't want them to go back. I don't want them to do that again. Yeah. I'm wondering if Luke is going to make an appearance at all in this season, you know, because it seems like with the way things went in Boba Fett, he could just be out of the show, and that's it. They don't need to bring him back. How did you feel in Boba Fett? Because you and I have not actually talked about this. How did you feel in Boba Fett when Mandalorian got him back so quick? Because I thought that maybe there would be at least a season of Mandalorian without him and Grogu together. But it's like almost as soon as they departed, they're back together.
Yeah, I thought that too, that they would wait a season, and I think they don't know what they were going to do. And then I think when they sat on it and realized that the duo is what's really helping propel the show.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I know there's a lot of people that were happy that they were going to get just the Mandalorian and not Grogu and have that attachment, but I liked the attachment that they had. So I think it makes more sense for their story to continue that way.
Yeah. I kind of wish that they had them get back together in season 3 rather than in Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So that it's sort of like an adventure towards that, because as it is, it's almost like, you know, the end of Infinity War. While that hit me, while that was emotional for me, there was a lot of people I know who were like, they're going to bring him back. Like, you know, they're going to bring him back. And by, you know, they thankfully in Endgame, they held off for most of the movie before bringing them back, but they still brought everybody back basically.
Yeah.
And so this was even worse in a way, because it was almost like, it's not even in Mandalorian season 3 that he's back. It's like in between the season. Like that, almost like that ending didn't even matter. You know,
you'd have to watch Boba. I think they did it, if I'm guessing, that because they're trying to make some sort of interconnected universe in their Star Wars way, and they know Ahsoka is coming out.
Right, that's true.
And they had a few.
Maybe she can train him.
Yeah. They had a few other shows they were setting up, so I think they really wanted to wedge more plot with her and Grogu and send them off.
Because he's gonna need some kind of training, right? Unless he just teaches himself. Like somehow he disciplines himself to be the best Jedi ever. But anyway, I'm very excited nonetheless. Thanks you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Follow Steph Sabra, and she's got a podcast on Star Wars. You guys should check that out. What's it called again?
Sith Council on the Christian Harloff channel.
There you go. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up, please. I'm Jabby Kawai. This is
Steph Sabra.
Peace out.